Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission San Diego de Alcala. My name is HanaLora and I'd like to give you a tour of Mission San Diego de Alcala. Mission San Diego de Alcala is located in San Diego. It was founded on July 16th, 1769. One important person who helped found it was Junipero Serra. Other important people are Saint Didius of Alcala and Jose Bernardo. They are important because Junipero Serra was the priest and founder. Saint Didius of Alcala was who it was named after, and Jose Bernardo was the architect. The first building here I would like to show you would be my church. It has a nice walkway in front, and you would come in here, and here is where they would sit. They would have weddings, funerals, anything along those lines. Then this is where the priests would stand and read out of the Bible. And if I come over here, here's holy water used for baptism. So if I go in it, now I would be baptized. Then after this, I would like to show you my graveyard, which it isn't a lot because not a ton of people got buried there. But, yeah, so, of course, it was for people who passed away. And after that, I would like to show you my courtyard, which you can find over here. My courtyard was just where people would sit to kind of relax, maybe after a long day of church or after a day at work. After that, there is my priest quarters down here. So yeah, in there is a bed where the priests would sleep, as well as they have a small library, their bed, some paintings, and of course the chest with their clothes and some cookies and an apple. So after there is their desks where they would study, and they have a library here. Then they would have another Bible so that they could always read out of it, and a kitchen where they cook anything they might want to eat in a day's work. So the last building I'd like to show you is my workshops, which there is two of them, but they're identical. So they're identical, so I'll just show you one of them. This is after the Indian upspring where the Kumeyaay Indians worked. So yeah, in here, they could build anything they wanted, whether it's tables, chairs, benches, anything that they would need in the mission. And then there's one exactly like it, armor too, but this one is where they would keep all their stuff, armor, swords, anything that they would need. Those are all my buildings, but I would like to show you what animals they had at this mission. And they had an orchard. The animals included 10 pigs, 40 cattle, 28 mules, 74 sheep, and 29 horses. That was all they had. But in 1822, they had over 30,000 animals, which is a lot of animals. Then they also had an orchard which grew oranges, wheat, corn, barley, beans, forage plants, and even woodies. Today, the church and mission is still in use. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission, San Carlos Borromeo de Rio Carmelo mission. My name is Samaria, and I'd like to give you a tour of Mission San Carlos Borromeo de Rio Carmelo mission. This is located near about 120 miles south of San Francisco at the mouth of Carmel Valley on a hillside. And one important person was Father Junipero Serra. He helped find the mission, which made it the second mission out of all 21 missions in California. And this is founded in June 3rd, 1770, and another important person was Manuel Ruiz. He was important because he designed stuff, and yeah. Other piece of information is that Santa Lucia Mountain was near the mission, and the mission was made out of yellow stone. So the first place I'd like to take you is the church. So over here they will sit and worship, and over here they will put the people who died at the mission, and in the church they will worship, they will have weddings, funerals, and they'll also get baptized. And right here is where they will get baptized. Right here is the holy water, and over here is a cross. So the next place I'll take you today is my Padres quarters. Padres are priests, and over here they will sleep, and right here they will put stuff in their chests. Moving on is my kitchen. In the kitchen right here they will wash the dishes, and over here they will cook. These are stoves, and right here they will sit down and eat their food. Next is the cemetery. Over here they will bury the people who died at the mission, and right there that's the cross representing people who died at the mission. Next is the workshop. So over here they will store and make stuff like the hoe, shovels, pickaxe, the axe, and the swords, and also these are clothing. Next is my livestock. So in the livestock there will be sheep and cattle, and there were 3,300 sheep in 1921, and there were 2,000 cattle. Next is the soldiers' quarters, and the soldiers' quarter was near the fountain. And in the soldiers' quarters, this is where they will sleep, and this is where they will put stuff in their chests. Last is the women's quarters, and the women's quarter was much bigger than the soldiers' quarters and the padres' quarters, and there were also, so if it was big, maybe there would be a lot of women in the women's quarters, and they will sleep and also put stuff in their chest. Thank you for watching my tour of the San Carlos Borromeo del Rio Carmelo mission. Please subscribe to Hanna EDU, and don't forget to press the like button.
Hi, welcome to my mission, San Gabriel Archangel. My name is Angel, and I would like to give you a tour of my mission. My mission is San Gabriel. It's located near San Gabriel, California. It was the fourth mission. It was founded in 1771. One important person who helped found it was Father Sarah. Other important people are Simone and Campbell. They are important because they both found the mission, but Father Sarah located the spot. The first place I would like to take you is the church. The church was important because that's where you get to confess your sins and pray to God. And this is the priest. And the second place that I would like to take you is the workshop. The workshop was important because that's where they made all their weapons, for they can get food. Here are the crafting tables where they can craft the weapons. There are some chests. There are some swords that they made. More swords and more swords. There's a lot of chests because they made a lot of weapons, and I put a lot of crafting tables because there was a lot of people crafting. And the third place I would like to show you is the kitchen. That's where they made the food and all of the food for they can eat. The kitchen was important. The kitchen was important because they made the food. They made the food. They made the food for they can eat, and made food for the animals for they can also eat too. And their chest is for them food. And they had some coal. The fourth place I would like to take you is where they put the animals. They had some sheep and some mules, and I think the kitchen used some of them to get their food out of them, to get the food from them. And the fifth place I would like to show you is the cemetery. That's where they buried all the dead people. The cemetery is important because that's where they put all like the dead people, the dead priests, and then there's some flowers where they can remember them. The sixth place I would like to show you is the priest quarters. The priest quarters were important because that's where they made the priest slept. And the last place I would like to take you is the winery. The winery is a place where they made the wine for they could drink it. Thank you for going to San Gabriel Archangel, and I hope you can someday visit it in real life.
Hi, my name is Karime M, and welcome to my Minecraft mission, San Fransisco de Asis. First, I would like to show you the church. The church was very important to all the people that used to prepare for all their meetings here, and some people used to have speeches and go up to the stage. And this is the stage. Also, the Indians used to come here, and on July 22nd was when Father Francisco died, and he left this mission to the Indians. And the Indians died, and now there is a special person taking care of this mission. There is two way out. There is a way out, and then this is the entrance, and this is the exit. Now I would like to show you the cemetery. The cemetery was very important to Father Francisco because he, even though he used to love all the people that helped him carry on with this mission, he still decided to leave them in charge of this mission, even though he died and he passed away. And some people like to come inside the cemetery and put flowers and in these boundaries where they died. And they also used to like making notes for them and writing them notes and putting gifts for them. Now I would like to show you the animals.
The animals are important because in some religions they eat them, and in this part church they do not eat them. They did not like to disturb the animals, and they liked to just have them around, and we did not put them in the fence because we thought it would be better for them to run around. This is also the 6th mission, and Father Fransisco Paulo found this mission on October 1776. Also, this mission is very important because in the back of the church they had a priest quarters. And they used to have a priest quarters. Now they don't, but used to. They had one of the priests said that the church can help you visit the mission and get to see new things. He told stories, and he also told stories of how the Indians died and why they died. And they also, the priest also told stories and problems with the earthquake and why they had to rebuild it. And he tells you new words and shows you new information about this mission and teaching you new words about it. I forgot to tell you this, but they also put some lanterns on the roof so it can be shiny, and let them know. And they used to have a corner of where they had the Bibles and the dictionaries for searching up. In conclusion, this mission is a wonderful mission, and I think you guys should really thank Father Fransisco Paulo and his dad because he created this wonderful mission.
Hi, my name is Sophia, and I'd like to give you a tour of my mission, San Buenventura. It is located in Ventura, and it was the 9th mission found out of all 21. One important person who found it was Father Junipero. Other important people are Father Vincent de Santa Maria and Father Rubio. They are important because they were priests, and one of them was a founder. The first place I would like to take you is the church. The church was an important area because it was meant for baptisms, weddings, and first communions. The second place I would like to show you is the courtyard. The courtyard was important area because people would talk there after church. The cemetery. The cemetery was meant for people who died and were buried. In conclusion, if you visit Ventura, I recommend you to visit San Buenventura. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe to Hanna EDU.
Hi, welcome to our Minecraft mission, Santa Barbara. Our names are Mitchell Maskery and
Joey Navarro.
and we'd like to give you a tour. Mission Santa Barbara is located in Santa Barbara. It was the 10th mission founded. It was founded on December 4th, 1786. One important person who helped found it was Antonio Ripoll. Other important people are Fransisco and St. Barbara. They are important because Antonio Ripoll was the architect of the mission, and St. Barbara was the person that they named after the mission because she was beheaded for her faith. And finally, Fransisco was the successor of the president of the missions.
The first place we would like to take you is the church. The church was important because people that lived there would have events, baptisms, and they would tell stories. This is where the priest would stand to tell stories. The next place we would like to show you is the cemetery. This is where they would bury the dead. Another place is the bell tower. I'm not officially sure about that. It is the bell tower. This place is where someone will wake everyone up to go to work. The next place we are going to show you is the priest quarters. This is where all the priest quarters would sleep and eat.
Now we would like to show you the work quarters. This is where the workers would sleep and eat. The next place we would like to show you is the workshops. The workshops would be a place where they would make all their weapons, would build all their weapons and utensils. The next place we would like to show you is the granary. This is where people would grind flour out of corn. The next place we would like to show you is the animals. They had many animals, but they used most of them for eggs and milk. They also had horses to get to places faster. The next place we would like to show you is the pottery room. The pottery room is where everyone would make their bowls. And other plates and things like that. And the next place we would like to show you is the lavanderia. This place is where everyone would do all their laundry to keep their clothes clean. Okay. The final place we would like to show you is the reservoir. This is where they would keep. This place is where they would keep a special supply of water and they would get the water by following the aqueduct that collected rain. They would have buckets to get the water, and so they could have extra water just in case if it's summer and they don't have much water. A cool fact is that the mission was the only one that escaped the aftermath of Mexico's independence from Spain. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for one day you should come and visit the mission or study a mission.
Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission La Purisima. My name is Daniela and I'd like to give you a tour. Mission La Purisima was located near Lompoc, California. This was the 11th mission. It was found on December 8th, 1787. One important person who helped found it was Father Perez. One other important people are Father Furman and Father Vincent. They're important because they're all priests. The first place I'd like to take you is the cemetery. The cemetery is an important area because La Purisima buried their burying services. The second place I'd like to take you is the church. The church was an important area because they had their events, and for example, they had their first communion and the baptisms here. This is one book that they had. The third place I like to take you is the priest's quarters. Here's one of the priest's quarters. And here they have their tools to make sure they fix their stuff. The fourth place I like to take you is the blacksmith. The blacksmith was important because there was this person who worked for La Purisima, and they made all their tools for the priests and the workers. The final place I'd like to take you is the spring house. The spring house was important because they would save water. They would save water for the summer to make sure they have enough hydration. Today, La Purisima is a museum. They had 23,746 animals in 1822. It was named after Mother of Jesus. Thank you for coming.
Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission, Santa Cruz. My name is Jasper, and I'd like to give you a tour. Mission Santa Cruz is located near a creek. This was the 12th mission. It was founded on August 28, 1791. One important person who helped found it was Firmin Lasselin. He was important because he was the number one priest and father of the area. The first place I'd like to take you to is the church. The church was an important area because the church is about telling stories, gathering people to admire the dead and tell people why Jesus was important. Another area is the workers' quarters. They needed the workers' quarters because if there was like a fight, or maybe you could use it for the animals, or maybe refixing the mission, you at least need tools on the mission to use most of it. The bell tower was important because it would usually warn people about either attacks, if it was maybe breakfast, lunch, or dinner, maybe if it was recess, if it was over. And then they could also tell people if it was time for church. The priest quarters is where the priest would get ready for the mission, as in for the church, for making breakfast, lunch, or supper, and also maybe for getting the weapons ready. The orchard is where they would grow most of their apples, and their granary was where they would make all their corn, wheat, and like more fruits. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of my Minecraft mission.
Welcome to my Minecraft mission, Nuestra, Senora de la Soledad. My name is Ada, and I'd like to give you a tour. Mission Soledad is located in the city Soledad. This was the 13th mission. It was founded on October 9, 1791. One important person who helped found it was Fransisco de Asis. Other important people are Medina Ruby and Diego Garcia. They are important because they helped find the location. Other important information is that Soledad Mission was built over an isolated area. The nickname of Soledad Mission is Our Lady of Solitude. The first place I'd like to take you is the church. The church is important because that is where they had marriages, baptisms, and they would also pray. The second place I'd like to take you is the storeroom. The storeroom is important because that is where they would keep priests or workers' belongings or tribes' belongings. The third place I'd like to take you is the workshop. The workshop is important because that is where the workers would build or keep tools. The fourth place I'd like to take you is the priest quarters. The priest quarters are important because that is where the priest would sleep, eat, and do other things. The fifth place I'd like to take you is the workers' quarters. The workers' quarters are important because that is where the workers would sleep, eat, and live. The sixth place I'd like to take you is the cemetery. The cemetery is important because that is where people would bury other people who have passed away. They also had animals like bulls, pigs, chickens, a mule, and sheep and horses. They also have a courtyard which is used for celebrations and ceremonies. Today, Soledad Mission is used as a public museum and a church. Thank you for watching my Minecraft mission. Subscribe and give a thumbs up.
Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission, Mission San Miguel Archangel. My name is Kaitlyn and I'd like to give you a tour. Mission San Miguel Archangel is located in San Miguel. It was the 16th mission. It was founded on July 25th, 1797. One important person who helped found it was Fransisco. Other important people are Father Junípero and Archangel Michael. Father Sarah is important because he started all the missions, and Fransisco was important because he founded Mission San Miguel. Mission San Miguel is named after Archangel Michael, who was the chief of archangels. The mission's nickname is Mission San Miguel. The first place I'd like to show you is this church. The church was an important area because it was where baptisms, ceremonies, and weddings were held. Now we're going to go to the cemetery. The cemetery was where important people were buried and is located next to the church. The next place is the workers' quarters. It is located next to the cemetery. It is where the workers worked and lived. The priests' quarters were located in front of the courtyard next to the church, and this is where the priests lived. Tools were made in the workshops, and these are the workshops. The workshops were located all around the courtyard. This is the courtyard. It was where the workers and priests went to meet, and it had a fountain in the center. On the other side of the courtyard was another workers' quarters, and it was also where the workers went to sleep. And Mission San Miguel has the best preserved church interior of all the California missions. It was fun to be able to visit my mission, and the best part about the mission was the beautiful church. Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission, San Luis Rey Francia. My name is Matthew, and I'd like to give you a tour. Mission San Luis Rey Francia is located in San Francisco. This was the 18th mission. It was founded on June 13th, 1798. One important person who helped found it was Junipero Serra. Other important people are the 9th King of France and Firmin Lassouin. They are important because they were the 3 people who owned and kept it running. The nickname of my mission is the King of the Missions. Also, it was built on the most land, which gives it the nickname. The first place I'd like to take you is the church. The church, they would pray and read the Bible. They would also listen to the priest talking about Jesus. And the priest would stand up here and talk to the people that would sit down in these chairs or benches. The next place I want to take you to see is the cemetery. The cemetery, this is a peaceful yard for those who had passed away. They would pray about the people that had died. They would be buried under these gravestones. After the cemetery comes the courtyard. The courtyard was a place where they would do ceremonies, and they might even do laundry there, and there would be a fountain there, and they would have some trees in there, and it's just a spaceful place. Moving on is the priest quarters. The priest quarters was where the priests would get ready to read the Bible to all of the people. They would sleep here, and they would put all their stuff in the chest for storage, and they would have a little bookshelf. The next place I would like to take you is to the soldiers' quarters. The soldiers' quarters, it would provide a home
for the soldiers, for the brave soldiers to sleep. Again, they would have a bookshelf and some storage and a bed, and this would be their home. Some other information that you would want to know is this mission was built on the most land. I also hope one day you get to visit this wonderful mission.
Hi, welcome to my Minecraft mission, San Francisco Solano. My name is Tanya. I'd like to give you a tour. Mission San Francisco Solano was located near Sonoma. This was the 21st mission. It was founded on July 4th, 1823. One important person who helped found it was Joseph Altamore. Another important people who are Valijo and Fortune. They are important because they are Franciscan missionary replacers and commissioners. First, I'd like to give you a tour on the kitchen. The kitchen is where they cook all their food and carve them and made them. Next, I would like to give you a tour to the courtyard. There is a fountain. The fountain is made of stone brick. Next is the church. The church is where they pray for the people they have lost. And sometimes they have their marriages here. Next, I would like to show you is a cemetery. This is also where they have died and get buried. And last but not least, I would like to show you the laundry room. The laundry room is where they will clean all their clothes and sometimes they put their clothes in storage. Thank you for visiting my mission.